Hi friends. Okay, so I need to do some quickish makeup because we are heading out to get some supper. Our church puts on a really good fish fry during Lent, and we try to go once during the season. So tonight's the night. My youngest is at a sleepover, and he could really care less about fish. So we were like, let's just go this time. I just got that in my hair. My little wispers are all wet. That was the Plush Prep Mist that I've been loving to start out all of my makeup. So today I was thinking about showing you guys how I sometimes do I start out with a BB cream and just kind of do that as almost my color corrector before I do my Saint makeup. And so I thought, you know what, I don't think I've maybe shown it like once or so. I don't use it too often, but sometimes I do like to have, I sometimes like to use that, and it's a nice, just a nice base to everything. So I'm just going to put it on with my brush here. I don't feel like getting my hands all messy, but I'm just going to kind of like paint it on, and then we'll go in and just bronze up a little bit. And then I want to also play with some of those pressed pigments that I haven't had a chance to play with them all. But I was thinking the shirt that I chose has like browns and stuff on it, and there's some really pretty like browns and yellows. So I want to show those. So I am just kind of brushing this all over. It's just going to help even out a little bit of my skin. It's not like a perfect, like, doesn't completely cover my redness, but it's a really nice base. I would love if Saint came out with their own BB cream. If you've been on here, if you've been following me, I have shown you how you can make our own using like the cream plus your actual main foundation shade, which I like. I would love if it's already pre-made, just because I like that. But maybe someday. We can always give suggestions to Saint, and so that is one thing that I'm like, I would love to mention. So now I'm just going to go in with my main highlight shade and just touch up some of those areas that maybe didn't get enough coverage that I want. So a little bit just on my cheeks, kind of that inner part where I have my most redness, but I'm not going to put it everywhere because I don't really need that coverage. That BB cream kind of took care of that. Do you see? Like, I'm probably not, I don't know, I might put a little bit down there. But anywhere that I see a little of that pinkness popping through, I will use some of my highlight to cover that up. So tell me, you guys, do you like fish? Do you like fish fries? I'm actually not a big fish eater, so I like it occasionally, but my favorite is, if I'm gonna eat fish, it needs to be fried. So I love, they have different options at our fish fry where you can get it broiled, or you can get it, fried. So I love that option because it needs to have a coating, in my opinion. But I'm not a huge fish eater, so I eat it occasionally. Now I'm just going in with our Auburn contour. And you guys, I just showed a video yesterday of me using it, and this is kind of how I'm using it as a bronzer and a contour, because I'm placing it where my contour goes, but I'm also bringing it upwards where like my contour would go as well. And just like I'm bringing it down on my forehead like I would with a contour. And then just a little bit down my cheeks. Do you guys see how blendable that is? Like I got a bunch right there in the middle, but I just blend it out and it works really well. But this Auburn is definitely a more warm warm contour, like a bronzer. And so that's why I've been really liking Auburn as both. I'm just looking to make sure I got myself all blended in. Okay, there we go. So that's just my base. Okay, so let's do these press pigments. So what I was picturing is doing these like browns and yellows. Well, not yellow, not that brown, but brown and like those two browns. I think I'm going to stick kind of neutral. So I'm thinking like, should we see what it looks like on my cheeks? I think I'm going to just try a really light, what do I normally use that for? I just want, okay, I'm making sure I'm wiping this off. So this pink is not like actually coming off. I just don't want to get it. Yeah, it's not coming off. So I'm going to take that Santa Fe color. Let's try it as a cheek color. Like, why not? We'll see. This is Santa Fe and it's a very bronzy. You can actually use this as a like a bronzer too. It's so pretty. But I think if I just try to stay kind of monochromatic almost, I think that will look nice. So this is going to be my blush. We're just going to leave it like that. It's just very bronzy. And I think that's good. Okay, now I can put my little wispers back since I'm done with that. Okay, so I'm loving Santa Fe. I'll show you why I really like it for my eyes. I think it's so pretty. Let me grab my brush for my illuminator. I don't know why I can't find it. There it is. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with my illuminator because I just love that little bit of shine right there on the top of my cheekbones and tip of my nose. Okay. Awesome. Okay, lips. I'm definitely not going to use that color. I'm going to do more pinky colors, I think. Should I do, I don't think I used, what is this one? Oh, I think it's Everly. I don't think I tried, so I did Everly on my eyes before, but let's do it as a lip color. I think that'll be pretty. So I already have some lip oil on my lips. There we go. That's pretty. I really like that one. So that's Everly. So pretty. Don't forget these pressed pigments. If you get 3, if you pick out 3 of them, you're going to get a free Lucky. That's this green one. And that green, don't be afraid of it. It's so pretty. And you can make it work. Green is seriously not just for, it's not just for St. Patrick's Day. Sorry, I got sleep in my eye. There we go. Okay. I can't believe my my spring break is almost done. I only have a few days left. So sad. Time goes by so quickly. I'm just going to clean off my brush here a little bit, just get some excess off. Okay, so we're going to start out with Cowboy. I think that's this one. Just wait, I don't have all of these like memorized. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so Cowboy is this kind of tannish, kind of a tannish color. And I've seen people use it. I don't think I've used it yet, but just kind of put it all over their lid, and just even by itself is so pretty. If you are more of a matte finish eyeshadow girl, these pressed pigments are so good for that because they are all matte. You guys know me, I like my shimmer, so I probably will go in with some shimmer, but isn't that pretty? I could just be done with that, with Cowboy. So good. Now, I think personally, this Cowboy color in the tin looks just a little like dirty and just kind of dull, but once you get it on your lid, I think it looks so pretty. There's like a warmth about it that pops that you don't even realize is there. Okay. Isn't that just a nice, just neutral? I just really like it. Now I'm going to go into the Santa Fe, the one that was kind of, the one I used like as my what do you call it? Or not my blush. Okay, this is just adding a little like warmth, even more warmth. It has like an orangish undertone, like an orangish brown. So I'm going to put that on the outer half of my eye. And then I think I'm going to find, ooh, you know what will be pretty? So the shades of the season are, there's 3 shades of the season right now. And one of them called Ember is a really pretty gold. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to use some of that Santa Fe down here. This afternoon, I was practicing some flashcards with my son, my oldest. He's in 7th grade. He's doing Battle of the Books. Are you guys familiar with Battle of the Books? I don't know if that's like a nationwide thing. I don't know. But he's done it this will be his 3rd year. And his next competition, or his competition is this upcoming weekend, not like this weekend, but the following weekend. And they have to answer with the book title and the author name, and they don't, he's not gonna have it's like 20 books, but he hasn't read all of them. So but he can help remembering author names, and so he needed some practice with that. So we went through, I'm so proud of him. He's doing really well. This is that Ember. Yes, it is Ember. There we go. Look at that pretty gold. So we're just going to add a little shimmer, just kind of in that inner corner. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I should have switched hands. I got to switch hands. You guys, with my nails. Who knew? I have to come in from the other way, or my nail gets in the way. Is that funny? I'm thinking I might actually keep these for a while and get a refill. So you guys will have to tell me what design I should get next. I need to keep it more neutral for during the school year. I'm thinking actually just even something like a pale, kind of opaque, light pink would be pretty. Okay, there's my look. Let's do a little bit of mascara. I have been using this Half Moon eyelash curler from Saint, and I've been really liking it. It's very heavy duty. I also have their older one that they released called, it's their rose gold one. And I gotta say, I think they're about the same. This one seems, let's see, what do you think? They're similar. This one's a little bit higher up, I think, but I do think this one feels more heavy duty, and maybe because it's like a double width here, it just feels a little more heavy duty. But I think it curls very similar to that one. So if you like that rose gold one, or you are interested in trying it, because that rose gold one I've used ever since they released it. I love it. But this one is good too. There is one other curler that if you have smaller eyes, so maybe if you the eyelash curler is, you just have smaller eyes, or you use it for a younger person. The other one's called Crescent Moon, maybe. It's a little less of an arch. It's a little more elongated, and I've heard that that's really good. Okay. So this is the Lash Velvet. I almost forgot what it is. And I'm just going to do a quick coat, and then we're going to take off and go get some fish. The nice thing at the fish fry, they also serve like cheese pizza for kids. They have a dessert table for like a free will offering to help support our youth groups. And it's so cool. Like, it gets really busy, and people from all around the community come. It's not even just like our own church people. So it's a nice community event. I don't think we got there last year. I'm not remembering that we did. And then they serve like, I want to say there's like baked potatoes, green beans. I don't know if it's mac and cheese. Am I right about that? Maybe not. I can't remember. And I did, if you noticed, I got some on my eye look, but I will show you how I get that off. If you don't already know the secret. I keep getting slow connection from my internet. It's kind of frustrating. Hopefully it's not too bad for people watching. I don't know if it's because everyone is on devices right now. So I've noticed ever since that I got that lash brush, I actually haven't even been using it much. I don't like to switch between a brush and my mascara wand. If anyone got the lash brush, let me know what you guys have thought about it. I think it works great. I do like it. I don't get as much of a mess underneath like I just did. But I haven't been using it much because I don't like having to switch. There we go. I think if you use the Lash Velvet, you definitely want to do at least 2 coats. You could keep building it up even more. But look at how just like big and bold my lashes look. I love that. Okay, so I'm gonna hopefully they have dried enough. I'm gonna grab my spoolie and I'm just gonna go over and kind of scratch off that little bit that I got. And then this was just one. I don't think that dried. Oh, don't smear. If you don't let it dry all the way, it starts to smear like I just had happen here. I'm just like in a rush. Good enough. It's not a big deal. But there we go. There's a few more of those pressed pigments. If you're interested in trying those out, let me know and I can drop a link for you. But there we go. I hope you guys all have a great night and a great weekend. Reach out anytime. Bye.